Hey, what's up, guys? If you see my previous video, you're probably expecting me to shoot this little guy, but we're gonna get to that. I just haven't got a chance to go out there with my nephews, cruising out there to the fields, but we'll do that soon. But before I do, I thought I'd introduce you to a couple of more little toys. These are gonna go with us, and we're gonna try to make a little video of all of them, except a couple over here in the back that need to be worked on. But these are not just muzzle loaders. Not well. I was thinking the other day. I guess it's not really a muzzle loader. This little guy. It's kind of like a breech loader since it's got a little breech in the back. But whatever. It's not. These are similar. They are muzzle loaders though. The other one has a breech. These don't. But what's special about these is they're lighters. If you read the title, well, obviously, I mean it's a lighter and a muzzle loader. I was gonna say BB gun or pellet gun. I'm always calling it that, but it's not. I guess you call it a muzzle loader because it's technically what it is. But all right, if you ever seen these, I mean, it's. I bet you probably haven't. It's kind of rare, but I got them at this little store called Johnny's True Value right there before they register, But and then I ended up buying like three or four more throughout the years on Amazon. This one's not touched. Well, I took out the components, but usually I would show you if it lets me, but I would, of course, need some kind of a tool. But yeah, I can't even see with the camera. I'm trying to look on the camera. It's just a little double barrel lighter. See, two little outlets and a little clicker. And what I do is put a barrel in there. So this one was a regular lighter. It used to look like that. But I got it still works. See, but now it's just one barrel instead of two. See, and obviously I put a BB gun barrel in the other barrel, a steel barrel. The next one, this one is gonna be a brass barrel. My Daisy BB gun just finally gave out, and I've been waiting for years for it to give out to build that sucker with a brass barrel. Because if you're familiar with muzzle loaders, oh my goodness, black powder. This is just gray powder. I mean, flash powder, but my goodness, rust, man, it's insane. It makes this weird carbon that just eats up the steel barrels so quick. But yeah, I'm getting a little carried away with it. It's let me tell you what it is. The same way the little one was made with the spoon for the hammer is the same way this is made. We put that barrel inside there. This is just a little safety pin because it just had plastic there where I pushed that, where I had that pin and pushed it in. And yeah, so put a barrel, BB gun barrel, just a regular smooth bore BB gun barrel, and a roller pin. See that steel roller pin. Usually I like the ones that are sealed, but this one's not sealed. It's got like a line going down the middle. But if you're familiar with pins, there's Carter pins, whatnot, all different kind of pins. That's a roller pin. Or to be honest, I'm not sure. It's a roller pin, but it's a specific type of roller pin. It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know, but yeah, I just make a bunch of grooves on it and JB welded in there. It holds up. It holds up for. I've been shooting them for years, and then it's just epoxy welded there, epoxy glued, whatever. And then same thing, a spoon, right? Couple of holes drilled there, and a couple of spokes or pieces of spoke from the bicycle to act as the hammer, right? And then same kind of spring from a weed eater carburetor or a chainsaw carburetor or whatever. I'm not sure what this little rod is from, but that little arm right there is a fishing hook, and that rod comes and obviously goes into where the trigger is, right? And when it does that, see that it doesn't get in your way of your hand. See how it goes down? It's right in the position to where it doesn't get in the way of your hand. But the way it works is you pull it back, lock it, put that little loop on that little notch there, little cutout, and there you go. It's locked and loaded. Have a little cap put on there. Same thing like the other one. But this one you load it from the barrel, the actual muzzle loader, and you load it from the muzzle, and you put your flash powder, a little bit of cotton, BB or pellet. Preferably, the pellet has to be JB welded on the skirt because it'll leave the skirt behind. And then there you go. You put the cap, locked and loaded. and boom, goes off. I'll be showing you that very soon. I don't want to say tomorrow, but no plans, but hopefully soon. We'll go cruising out there soon. Got the four wheelers running, dirt bikes. I mean, whatever, the little homemade bikes. Okay, yeah. So that's that one. That's my favorite. This is my all-time favorite design. Look at this old one. This is my very first one. This crappy old thing. Springs were like external and whatnot. Just all ugly aluminum pot metal handle hammer. Crazy looking safety mechanism. Disgusting old thing. Look at this thing. It's horrible. It had like a piece of flint there. It's embarrassing. It's crazy. This is literally like 13 years old. I made it when I was, it was a long time ago. I was pretty young. But yeah, they're my favorite, the double barrel soft flame. So the next one is gonna be that's why I didn't say it's gonna be a torch. This is a torch tip. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a soft flame and a torch. And now this one, same thing. They had it there, Johnny True Value, and then I found them at 7-Eleven, and then I found them on Amazon. This guy's a little different. See how it's got the gas there. Same thing. It was a double barrel. Oh, well, here's another one that I have from Amazon. Non-touched yet. Well, I did touch it. I took out the parts, but the little that torch piece that I showed you. So yeah, it's different, way different. You would be able to tell. Check it out. If it turns on, it's a torch for you, right? See that? You can see it, right? I can see it in the camera there. Ooh, that sucker gets hot so quick. I barely put my hand over it, about 6 inches away, and my goodness, it's hot. Okay, so that's the lighter, right? Little barrel there. Flame comes out the top there. Right there. See that? Barrel, fire. Now, this one's way different. No one could ever expect it. This one, you'd be able to tell something's a little fishy about that just because the hammer. You know that, hey, something's a little lighter probably does something. But this one, you think it's just a lighter still, right? But see these two arms sticking out? One of them's like a safety pin. Pull it out. You see this groove, obviously, and it comes back and sits into that groove. And it's real simple. Just It's probably exactly what you would think. You pull that back. Sorry if it's hard to see. Pull out the pin, and then if you shoot with this hand, you push it up with your thumb. Shoot with your left hand, same thing. Push it up with your thumb, and what happens? Obviously, what's gonna happen is it's gonna go off. So let me show you what's inside. The way you load it is you have to have a dang screwdriver and take apart that screw there and that screw there that I kind of put myself. Doesn't that suck? I kind of, I mean, I have the other one and I'm gonna chop it up from the top, but the idea is you would never be able to tell that it's a loaded little gun. It'll blow right through literally a little piece of wood. Not half-inch plywood, but 3/8 plywood, a thin one. Let me see. Where's my screwdriver at? Let me get a screwdriver real quick, guys. Already dipping into time, but I mean, well, I don't see why this videos have to be short. I don't care for views or anything. Just want to show you. So check this out. The way you load it, you take it out. Obviously, they get dirty so quick, man. It's so easily. It's insane the amount of carbon that builds up on from flash powder. You see that scale pile up? Little, I can take that off with a knife. It piles up so quick. So it's dirty, not so bad, and it creates a lot of rust. But if you see, it's real simple. It's dead simple. It's just a spring, same kind of Schrader valve end, but ground off with the drill hole through for the pin, and a spring in there. Spring is shoved into this cap. It's the same cap. This and this is the same piece. Just this is it's all ground up on this side, where the spring can sit inside there, and the pin can go through. See, it's a little hole where this little nipple was sticking out from, where it used to be. So When it's loaded, it cocks back, locks and shoots. Put the little cap there. I was gonna say blasting cap, the whatever you want to call it, percussion cap. These guys. You just put one right there. It's kind of hard. That's the tricky part. You gotta hold it back, put it on there with some pliers or something, and then it sits with pressure, loaded. And then I would load it right now. I should load it right now. My goodness, I know I'm dipping into time, but really I'm just worried about the phone memory because that's what it's warning me about. These things will go off on you if you're not careful. Of course, that's gonna happen. It flew away. So yeah, you get this little cap. I know it's time consuming. It's a muzzle loader, just like back then. You would have got blasted sitting behind a bush trying to load the damn thing. But see, it's extremely tricky to do, really. Well, it's a high pressure spring, so it's not that tricky. But there you go. See, it's under pressure. You don't want to be keeping it like that. I hate it like that, the fact that it's like that. But it's not so bad because nothing's going to come out. There's no gunpowder yet, no BB, right? So then I put it back together. Let me hurry up here. I know I'm out of view of the camera. I'm sorry. It's crappy camera work. We're on the Android. Putting the screws back in, right? Oh, oh, oh. Shaking all over the place. There you go. It's a little, it's a little shaky. I mean, a little not perfect. And then cock it back. And then I literally carry it on me. This is the only one that I carry loaded with the cap. The other ones I don't keep it with the cap on it. So I put that pin in there, shoot it, and it's resting on that pin. And now it's like on safety mode. That pin ain't gonna come out. You can pull that pin, it ain't gonna come out. So now put gunpowder, put a BB, you're ready to go. I kind of want to shoot it right now, so I might as well. I didn't even lay a book or anything to shoot. Oh, there's a firework right there. I didn't even lay anything to shoot out, but or not to shoot out, but I mean anything to a target. But we're just going to put a little bit. I'm not in sight. I know. What am I doing? I'm not. I'm just looking at what I'm doing and not looking at the camera. Horrible. I'm sorry. But if you want to see it go, be patient. It's a musket, right? I'm getting a BB. Oh, get back here. A little anodized BB. Little. Just like that. Well, I'm supposed to put the freaking, what do you call it? A wad or piece of cotton first, right? But I didn't do that. Cause I just want to show you real quick, right? Okay. So, come on, camera. You ready? Where am I shooting at? Okay, see? I'm aiming that way. Should be. I'm just gonna hit the drywall. God, sorry, dude. I know you're ready. My dog's sitting in my lap. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't give you a warning, pal. Just with that little bit of gunpowder, it was enough to launch it. I don't know where it went, but yeah, we'll show you out there in the field. I shouldn't have shot it yet. Did all that fidgeting for nothing. But yeah, you'll see this little lighter go soon. Lighter, BB gun, or pellet gun, muzzle load, and man, they are powerful. Um, I wouldn't doubt their. Well, I'm actually 100% positive that they are pushing over 300 feet per second. So yeah, you know what that means. They're not friendly, and they are, yeah, they're not toys. But yep, we'll show you out there in the field, guys. Here in another day or so. You keep an eye out for the video. We'll shoot these three, and maybe we'll make another one by that's in in a day or so. You never know, because I mean. Depends on what the day is up to. I mean, what I'm doing for the day. But check this old plastic one out. It's another one. Ugly old duckling, isn't it? It's ugly. But that was just an example to show that you can make them out of anything. Oh, I made one out of a pin too. But yeah. There you go, guys. Sorry for all the clutter everywhere. Working on Hot Wheels. Trying to post those up too. So have a good day, guys.